the Arts and Humanities on Location site, the world's first interactive travelogue, where history and art and literature conspire to take you down a path you never walked in high school or college or anywhere else. Your menu for today. Choose one, please. Your choices are: Number 1, Monet's Giverny, a love story. She's a painter studying the galleries in Europe. He's a gardener at Monet's famous house at Giverny. Together they fall in and out of love with each other and the French countryside, while exposing us to the works of the world's greatest impressionist. Number 2, Ferlinghetti's North Beach. The work of San Francisco's famous beat poet is explored on location in everyone's favorite city. 4 college students run amok on a wild weekend of sex, drugs, rock and roll, and poetry. Rated R. Number 3, Gaudi's Cathedral. Barcelona is the destination as 2 middle-aged couples discover the architectural wonders of Catalonia's famous builder. The mood is light and carefree as Barcelona's favorite son is uncovered by Bob and Carol, and Ted and Alice. Number 4, Pythagoras' Theorem. 3 academics on a Greek islands cruise discover sun and sex while triangulating the ever-shifting mores of their relationships with each other and the Greeks. A knowledge of 10th grade geometry is essential. Rated X, adults only. Number 5, the Burne-Jones Window. 4 people from America attempt to solve the mystery of the Burne-Jones Window in the stunningly beautiful English countryside. It's a quest through pre-Raphaelite painting and Arthurian themes in literature, with a backdrop rich in legend and poetry. The choice is the pick of the month. Number 6, Paul Revere's Freedom Trail. Walk the Freedom Trail in Boston with 3 intrepid travelers in wheelchairs. They rely on the kindness of strangers and the vision of city planners as they attempt to navigate one of the premier historical attractions in America. Number 7, Canaletto's Rialto. Glide through the canals of Venice as you eavesdrop on a group of people engaged in reconstructing water-damaged architectural treasures in the most unreal of cities. And there's Gina and Gino as well. Rated XXX, fee charged, proof of age required. That is the selection for today. Please choose one. You have chosen the Burne-Jones Window.
Okay, here's the setup. I'm an antiquarian bookseller, an antiques and salvage dealer. While sorting through a trunk I acquired from an estate sale in England, I came across some folded papers in an old book. One of the papers is in the hand of Edward Burne-Jones, one of the greatest of the pre-Raphaelite painters in Victorian England. It describes his finding of the love letters written to the wife of a wealthy man who is paying Burne-Jones to design a memorial to her memory in the local country church. Well, Burne-Jones is torn between his admiration for the poet who inspired his own life's work and loyalty to the man who is paying him for his work and who would be devastated by the love letters. So Burne-Jones decides to hide the letters for discovery at a later time and places the little message in a bottle in a tin vessel to be discovered by me some 100 years later. Oh, and one more thing. Love letters from Tennyson? Whoa, worth a small fortune. The man was a god, poet laureate of England. An entire age revered him as the keeper of the word. The London Times would publish them in their entirety and pay a handsome sum for the privilege. So whoever goes with you on this little cyber caper will be well motivated. Here in cyberspace, anyway. Have fun.
just spent the better part of an hour in the church and could not discern the secret of the Burne-Jones Window. What do you expect? The quest just started. This crew that you've assembled is a good crew, and they are known to have solved the puzzle in a very quick time, but let's see how they're doing. What do you say, James?
So much for that.
Can't believe it. What a bust. We must have been in there for half an hour.
45, actually. I got a real-time counter on this camera.
Oh.
Kyle, you shot the window?
Yeah.
Can we see it tonight?
Yeah, I'll print you a hard copy.
Notice anything special about the window?
Nope.
Well, it's going to be harder than we imagined, that's all.
Oh, it's so liturgical. That's what surprised me most. I mean, Burne-Jones was into that flowy gown romance thing, and he makes a stained glass window that looks like any other one halfway across the Western world.
Wait a moment. I don't think so. Now, I stood there and watched you watch the window. Did none of you see the spade?
Spade.
Spade? What spade?
Top right corner.
That's right.
Jesus?
That's right. In the garden with Mary Magdalene.
He's holding a shovel, yes.
Well, that's it. What's next, user? Can you bring up a menu, Kyle?
Yep, hang on.
Choose wisely.
Yeah, this could take forever.
What's the record?
4 days. Guy in New Mexico.
James, how many times have we done this together?
Over 1,000, I suppose.
Oh, my Lord. That's a lot.
James and I work well together. People must see that we're compatible on paper. On screen, that is.
Has she chosen yet?
How's it going, user? Are you near a decision? We're burning daylight here.
Has she read the letters you found yet?
Nope.
God, we're gonna be here forever.
Pursuant to item number 1243 in the NetWeb Manifesto, this site complies with the PG rating voluntarily accorded it by its makers. For real fun in the sun, next time choose Pythagoras' theorem. A knowledge of 10th grade geometry is essential. Rated X, adults only.
Here's the other sheet of paper that James found with a letter. It's very much a riddle in the form of a poem. These Victorian gentlemen were men of letters as well as of brush, along with some of my shots of the window. The answer in the window lies. The way is dark, but one surmise. From hand of foe the key doth lock, from smoke and steel that wise men mock. A devil shall be the one to hide the words of Tennyson. A man of numbers whom art forgot showed me a veil for Camelot. Deep within a Meyer house night he conjured me a darkened sight. In the dreaded numbers wrought we made a secret Camelot. He cast a shadow on glass so bright that wants a key to bring to light. 3 times the names and 3 again deep within his coded pen. The conjured power newly got stronger far than Camelot. Melbrake, Fleetwith, Castle's Crag, Catbell's, Latrig, Friar's Crag. From each the western sky will tell the name of hill or vale or dell. 3 times the names and 3 again deep within his coded pen. And now the sum divide by 4. Shalott will sleep on that dark shore. An engine made of rods of steel has cast a shroud the wounds to heal. The great man's love will rest at last, till the proud man's engine unearth the past.
So, that's what we've got so far.
Actually, we've got nothing.
No, that's not true. We've got the written sheet and what else?
The glass.
What glass?
The Burne-Jones window.
Oh, okay, so we've got the written sheet.
Worthless to us till we figure it out.
And the Burne-Jones window itself.
And the user.
What?
I'd like to say something here. Come here, Kyle.
I can see you from here, Suze.
I'd like a close-up on this.
All right, here's your close-up.
Back up, Kyle.
All right, how's that?
Are you zoomed in on me?
Yes, do it.
Okay, now think, user. Somewhere between the piece of paper that James found in the book and the window is the location of where Burne-Jones hid the love letters or whatever.
We're not sure of that. We're not sure of
You
anything.
just listen to me on this. So maybe there's some love letters hidden somewhere or something.
They're buried, of course.
We're not sure of that.
Of course we are. Jesus is holding a shovel, yes? Doesn't exactly mean he's hid him in the belfry.
Now, hold on a minute here. Well, a burial, a shovel could indicate a burial of many different sorts. One could be said to bury something simply by hiding it, or even, well, I shudder to think,
What? Agnes, what?
destroying it.
No, I don't think so.
Me neither. Those were love letters written by the greatest poet of his age.
Alfred Flippin' Lord Tennyson.
Burne-Jones loved Tennyson.
Okay, that's beside the point here. Now, Jesus is holding a shovel.
That's right.
So the letters must be buried somewhere.
Whatever.
Come here, Kyle. Come here.
All right.
Okay. Now, user, we need your help. We're going to be here all day, and nothing is going to get solved. We need more information. So either get us more background info or blast us into day 2 or something. Because as it stands now, we're getting nowhere fast. Okay, back off, Kyle. Give her a menu, Kyle.
James?
Agnes?
What?
New menu?
Yes.
Kate?
Yes, new menu.
Okay, do it, Kyle.
All right.
Use it well.
Remember Albuquerque,
Why Albuquerque?
the guy that took 4 days on this quest?
Oh, yeah.
Why did it take 4 days?
Because he kept hitting on Sandra.
That's right.
Want to see Sandra climb the hill? Double click. Ooh, how about Sandra brushing her teeth? Click, click.
What about you?
Whatever about me.
Why are you here?
Me dear old pa bought a house here.
So?
Before he died, I came over to look after him.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's all right. He's gone some 4 years now.
And you've stayed?
Oh, I have stayed. Oh, mind you, we were brought up here on holiday and the like since I could walk. I climbed Cat Bells when I was a wee little girl of 4.
Is that good?
Aye, Cat Bells at 4 is a grand event. Care for a sip of mist?
What's this?
Oh, a bit of breeze over the heather.
What? Oh. What is that?
A bit of northern nectar.
What do you do up here?
Well, now ain't you the questioning lad?
Just curious.
I converted me pa's old house. I'm a landlady. I run a guest house.
Like it?
What's not to like? Cooking and cleaning for a few fine people in me house. Only they're not me own. Which means at the end of the week they thank me for me hospitality and pay me for me services.
Sounds like heaven.
I must admit, I've known true happiness on occasion. Should be getting on.
What's the rush? I'm enjoying the scenery.
If you'll be wanting to talk to me that way, you'd better think about putting away that big monstrosity in front of your face.
Oh, you mean my nose?
We should be getting on.
Lead the way.
No telling what they'll have gotten up to by now.
You know, I still don't get it.
Nobody gets it.
Read it again.
I'm sick of reading this thing. You read it, Agnes.
I'm tired of it. Has our user clicked on Babbage yet?
Nope.
Is it likely she will in the next millennium?
How about it, user? Take the hint? Guess not.
Now, wait a minute, you guys. This is not a test, you know. It's not exactly a contest either. James, just because you and Agnes hold the record for this game.
Oh, did she say game?
I did. I meant quest.
Okay.
Doesn't mean everybody's got to rush through it. If our partner in this quest wants to take her time, learn a little along the way, watch us work a while, that's fine with me.
Oh, you're such a kiss-ass.
Oh,
Suze.
screw you, Kyle. I'm doing this for the user.
The user's not a guy, Suze.
Welcome to the next millennium, Kyle. We don't need you anymore.
That's what you think.
Okay. The user has spoken.
Not spoken.
I'll just read it, Agnes.
All right, one more time. The answer in the window lies.
That much we know.
The way is dark, but one surmise. Okay, but one surmise, then a colon. So here's a real clue.
If you say so.
From hand of foe, the key doth lock. from smoke and steel that wise men mock.
Okay, I've been thinking about this one.
About time.
Kyle, if you ever set that camera down, I do believe you'd melt into air. You'd be Mr. Nobody with a capital Nothing.
Sorry, Suze, go ahead.
From hand to foe the key doth lock.
Okay. The pre-Raphaelites hated the Industrial Revolution. What it did to the fabric of society. People huddled into cities working on machines. Their entire existence was devoted to things pure and simple. I mean, Burne-Jones himself said, I mean by a picture, a beautiful romantic dream, something that never was, never will be, in a light better than any light that ever shone, in a land no one can define or remember, only desire, and the forms divinely beautiful. And then I wake up.
From hand of foe the key doth lock, from smoke and steel that wise men mock.
What's next?
A devil shall be the one to hide the words of Tennyson.
Okay,
Keep going.
A man of numbers whom art forgot showed me a veil for Camelot.
all right. So obviously he got the help of someone he hated or disliked anyway.
A rich industrialist, perhaps.
Keep going.
Deep within a Marhouse night he conjured me a darkened sight.
Okay. Great men of the day, painters, poets, thinkers would often meet here in the Lake District to discuss the issues of the day in the smoking room after dinner.
When the women would retire to discuss the other pressing issues of the day.
Like how to deal with the men.
Danger, feminist polemic
It's
ahead.
true, Kyle.
Go on, Suze.
Well, that's it. Wordsworth lived up here in Grasmere. Coleridge was in Keswick, Southing and De Quincey too. Ruskin was in Coniston, and the Spedding family had a house on Bassenthwaite Lake where they entertained all the great men of the Victorian age.
And women.
And women.
And it was called the Meyer House.
Yes.
Deep within a Marhouse night he conjured me a darkened sight.
You read that already.
Kyle.
Sorry,
It's all right.
but you did.
I know. In the dreaded numbers wrought, he made a secret Camelot. He cast a shadow on the glass so bright that wants a key to bring to light.
No, wait a moment now. I'm remembering in the hard copy of the picture that Peter's holding a key.
The key to heaven.
I'm Irish Catholic, Suze, I know the drill.
Okay, go on.
The answer in the window lies, it says. The key in Peter's hand has got to be a part of it.
No, too early.
Agnes, you've got to learn to finish your sentences.
Only it's just that... No.
Time for a menu, Agnes?
Oh, let's have a menu.
It's an encryption.
Say what?
The secret's encrypted somehow, and the key is not literal. Not Peter's key in the window, but the key to decryption.
I'll be danged.
In the dreaded numbers wrought, we made a secret Camelot. He cast a shadow on glass so bright that wants a key to bring to light. That's it, it's in code.
But what's in code?
3 times the names and 3 again, deep within his coded pen. Of course, the conjured power newly got stronger far than Camelot.
Well, how far were they in computing back then?
Computers? Are you nuts? They didn't even have computers back then.
Kyle, we're over here, buddy.
I didn't go to school much. I didn't get my university degree, but I said computing, not computers.
Kyle, you're such a jerk.
It's a verb if you didn't know.
Sorry, Kate.
Kyle, come here. James and Agnes are about to be brilliant again.
Okay.
All right, Kyle, you're such a jerk.
I know. Go ahead.
Wait, 1 minute. I'm gonna try one more time here. User dear, you really can't go much further unless you educate yourself a little more.
Click the Babbage connection when the menu comes up.
Go ahead, user dear. We'll make a deal with you. 2 of us will force feed the information into your cranial hard drive.
Say what?
Her brain.
Just give her a menu, Kyle.
James.
Everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, do it, Kyle.
Click it, user dear. Just one little double click and we'll come back and finish up the clue poem.
Hey, user, we'll finish up the clue poem if you click on location day 3 after this menu.
Go ahead, user. Just slide that little cursor on up to Babbage and click away. Hello?
Maybe she's asleep.
No, we'd know.
It's happened before.
We'd know. No, she just wants us to play it out the long way.
Here, take this. Okay, user, hi there. I'm your eyes and ears. I'm Kyle. Thanks for choosing me. No, you're too kind. Thank you. Anyway, until you click on, what's his name?
Babbage.
Yeah. Until you do, this is what you're going to get. You see, this is my favorite pastime. I'm a closet Shakespeare buff. I'm in all the plays back home. I've emptied theaters quicker than a bomb scare. So Until you click on who? Yeah. Until you do, this is what you're gonna get. But soft, what bread through yonder window bakes. 'Tis the yeast, and Juliet is the bun.
Well, we're here together, so we've obviously promised you lots of info fast. Agnes will do play-by-play. I'll do color. Go.
Charles Babbage designed the world's first computer.
Born 1791, died 1871.
He called it the difference engine, and it would be powered by steam.
Round about 1822.
He took on an idea from the huge industrial looms that use wooden rods and punch cards to weave threads fast.
The Jacquard system and loom.
And applied it to his own steel rods and gears.
Very industrial.
He never built it, though.
Or couldn't get the parts made.
But they made one in London in 1982.
From his original plan.
And it really worked.
The world's first calculating machine.
Not a device like the abacus.
But a machine like the computer.
Charles Babbage was a man of his age.
Pre-Raphaelites hated men of their age.
He would be considered the devil himself.
They called them that.
But they spoke to each other, these men of extremes.
Over brandy and cigars and chocolate creams.
In rich men's homes like the Marr House.
While the women exchanged stories of servants and clothes.
And tittered about sexual no-no.
They lay back and thought about England.
Often. So, like Nixon went to China.
Commie killer himself.
Like Nixon went to Russia.
Scourge of the totalitarians.
They thought it couldn't be done.
Except Pepsi and Coke.
They marveled when it was.
Russia got Pepsi, China Coke.
So too Babbage.
The number cruncher himself.
And Burne-Jones.
The poet of the palate.
Came together one fateful night.
But not too close.
And reached rapprochement.
Or so our thesis goes.
No, Babbage took pity on Burne-Jones' plight.
And used his skills for encryption that night.
Both men knew they'd never be friends.
No, one was too hard, the other too soft.
But in one brief moment they made amends.
They were gentlemen, after all.
So Babbage and Jonesy had supper one night.
Roast beef and cabbage and wine that was white.
Both men had supped with the devil in the room.
And both had used a very long spoon.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you too.
Congratulations, user. Not many people can force a go-to of Agnes and James doing a tandem on the Babbage connection. The designers of our website would like to acknowledge your deft use of the cursor. We hope you're enjoying your quest. Please continue with your menu choice.
A voyeur.
The user needs to know.
You need to know.
Whatever.
Quit bugging me.
Aggie!
And quit calling me that. My brothers called me that.
How many?
3.
Ages?
All older.
Figures.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? And in answer to your question, yes, James and I have a thing going as often as we can, but we don't let it get in the way.
Who wears the pants?
Oh, I'm just gonna crack you.
Sorry.
Come here. Come here. We take turns.
Thought so.
He completes me. Jerry Maguire. We make a good team, the graduate. Yabba dabba doo. The Flintstones. We finished now?
Yes.
We can walk now.
I'll catch up.
Fine.
Oh, Tiger's heart.
What?
I'll catch up.
Yes.
Wrapped in a woman's hide. Oh, sorry, you guys.
Where were you?
Oh, miss me, Suze?
Yeah, like these gnats, Kyle.
Oh, ouch. You know, Suze, your, your time is coming up.
What?
You know, you thought I was taking a leak just now? I was making a new menu insertion instead.
You idiot. James will kill you.
Only if you tell.
What's it say?
Suze spills her guts to Kyle.
Oh, you weasel. I'm gonna tell.
Hey, don't tell.
Why not?
Because I'm a good listener.
Well, so is my cat.
But I don't scratch.
Neither does he.
No?
He's declawed.
Ouch.
Careful what you wish for, Kyle.
Kyle, you can get a shot of this, will you?
You might just get it in the end.
Are you sure this is safe?
Aye, just watch where you're putting your feet.
Here, give me your hand, Agnes. Here.
You know, we should extra pay for this.
To renegotiate when your contract's up.
You know, I think I will. James,
Kyle,
how we doing?
we're doing just fine.
You dog, you.
What she said.
You hound.
Have you been bothering my team?
Only a little.
I think your database needs some work, Kyle.
Oh, I'm fine, James.
Well, are we resting now?
Yeah, just for a moment. Just enough time for the user to catch her breath. So, what's your record on this quest, huh?
1 hour.
No.
Well, 58 minutes, actually. It was a team effort with the prototype .9 version. Bunch of kids from Stanford.
Agnes was with you on that one?
Of course.
Who was your eyes and ears?
I do believe you were with me on that one, Kyle.
Good old days, James?
Every day's a good old day in cyberspace, Kyle.
Why, yes it is, James.
Pursuant to Section 34A and 34B of the WebNet Agreement 2004, the user must be notified of a transmutation of software. Output shows 36,000 bytes to be hot scrambled in 3 separate events up to this point. This quest may continue, but the results may not be validated. Chances of this occurrence, 20,000 to 1. Results of this occurrence, viability of players compromised to some degree. Upside, unpredictability factor increased tenfold. Will the user continue?
The Lady of Shalott could only look at life through a mirror. We take the answers to the clue and reverse them in a mirror image. You did well, user.
Two. All right, thanks. Well, we've got the boats for tomorrow. The only place to rent them's Rannerdale, and they're booked for today.
What do we do now?
Well, we review our plans. Agnes, read the final clues again, will you?
Have Kate read them. She solved the riddle,
You're daft. It did no such thing.
telling us to reverse the letters in a mirror image. That was brilliant.
'Twas nothing.
Actually, Kate, I'm mad at you. I should have figured that one out. I know Charlotte and whole mirror bit.
That's why you haven't got your degree yet, ABD.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, hey, Suze, it was a joke.
Yeah, I know.
Read it, Kate.
Here, Suze. You read it. You could have got it same as me.
By the shores of Crummock's water, past the shingle, past the altar, I looked upon my idol's whims. My mirror cracked, my vision dimmed. Across the water, from the knot, on this rough isle lies my Charlotte.
And it's right over there, Kate?
Aye, no mistaking it. Past the church, past Shingle Beach, Scale Island, eastern shore at Crummock Water, cross from Ronnerdale Knot.
And tomorrow we row out there to meet our destiny.
That's right, Kyle.
And all it took was reversing the letters.
And a lot of crunching on your part, Agnes. We couldn't have done it without you.
I used a computer, James.
But you told us what to do. 3 times 3 divided by 4 and all that. Divide what by 4? You found a pattern in the place names. You massaged it.
He's right, Agnes. I only had a dream. You did the hard graft.
It's never happened this way before.
Well, no, I guess it hasn't.
It's just to crunch it, not dream it. If we were going to dream it, we could have just as easily held a seance or cast tarot cards or something.
I know this means a lot to you, but you gotta know we couldn't have done it without...
Pursuant to Sections 34A and 34B of the WebNet Agreement 2004, the user must be notified of a transmutation of software. Output shows 380,000 bytes to be hot scrambled in 5 separate events up to this point. This quest may continue, but the results cannot now be validated. Chances of this occurrence, 500,000 to 1. Results of this occurrence, viability of players severely compromised. Upside, none. User is advised to log off and reboot. Alternative programs can be downloaded under the Crash and Burn Agreement of 2005. This programming is pay-per-view, but no charge will be exacted. The Crash and Burn menu for today is 1. Beavis and Stimpy Go Mondo. 2. Marilyn Monroe clone number 6 and Madonna sing Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. 3. Elvis clone number 1 prototype model eats a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. No audio. Number 4. Arnold Schwarzenegger discusses his art collection. Number 5. Return to main menu. User is advised that this quest can no longer be validated. If you choose to continue, click on the number of your choice.
Oh, it was marvelous as ever, my dear.
I've been better.
And you have, but you're still better than the rest.
Remember San Francisco?
Very well.
I was good. We get our best users in San Francisco.
Yes.
That's a little dark in his gift. Sure, you know. A couple of jars
Clancy was a peaceful man, if you know what I mean. The cops picked up the pieces after Clancy left the scene. He never looked for trouble, that's a fact you can't assume. But nevertheless, we're coming with press. Clancy on top.
Have a nice spell.
I'm a little drunk.
Oh, well, me too.
Am I, okay?
Yeah.
Acting okay?
Sure. Why?
I feel funny.
Must be the Guinness.
Must be. Let's go swimming.
It's 55 degrees.
Is it?
The water must be about 40. Let's go. Aggie. Aggie.
James!
'Tis me.
I noticed I was.
Nor I.
I believe.
Yes. 'Twould seem likely we're in Shakespeare mode.
Kate. Did you ever exist in real life?
Oh, yes. I'm the lady down the street from Ellen Littleton.
Who's Ellen Littleton?
You don't know? She's God, Suze. She's your creator. She's the head designer on the team that made us.
Ellen Littleton.
Did no one ever tell you?
I just thought that stuff was made up.
Oh, you gotta believe in something, Suze.
Well, I did hear once that someone thought I was somebody's sister.
Probably Ellen's.
This is Shakespeare mode.
Hey, it's one of their James the First and Agnes of God playing it.
James, that's the tiger in thine eye.
Oh, shit.
What's going on?
Must be a software problem.
I'm surprised the user hasn't bailed out yet. This is the worst I've ever seen.
James.
What?
Things are pretty bad if we're changing formats.
Not really. Happens more often than they like the user to know, but it happens.
Who's they?
Agnes is right, though. The user usually bails out by now.
Get some free pay from you.
Boots up again on another quest.
Who's they?
Sue's just heard the name Ellen Littleton.
Sorry, Susan. Sorry, I'm a little drunk.
A lot drunk.
Guys, who's they?
Oh, lighten up, Suze. You sound like a little girl. They, them, the writers of the code, the begetters of bites.
Ellen Littleton, Edward Paley, Richard Oshinsky, Ginger Frankovich, and
Alan McAvoy.
Our mothers and our fathers, Suze, our bastard parents.
Who are you?
Me?
Yes.
No one's ever asked me that before. Well, since you ask. I'm Agatha Christie. Ginger Frankovich loved Agatha Christie. I was her contribution to the project. Haven't thought about that in years.
I came from Richard Oshinsky. Anal son of a bitch. You do a thing without checking and rechecking all the time. I hate it!
Pursuant to Section 89 of the Warsaw Bootleg Conference in 2001. We know you're still there, user. In fact, we know your heart rate and blood pressure, too. Well, that's another menu. Get it? Another menu? Anyway, what's the deal, sister? You're sticking this one out, eh? Well, good for you. But hey, you gotta choose one of these little bastards off the menu or you'll crash by default. You've already made web history. No one's gone as far as you with fried up software like this. calling in, sister. We're counting on you. Go ahead, click something.
Okay. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Oh, God. Harder than I thought. What the hell? God. What the hell is Guinness made of anyway?
If you have to ask, you haven't had enough.
Oh, shit. Where did you come from?
I'm the Irish lady down the street from El Littleton.
No. You were sitting over there, and then poof.
How'd you get here?
I've been here all the time.
Ah, Helen's is fuzzy.
Hi, Kylie.
Hi, Susie.
This is where I came from.
Oh, nice. Oh, well, some other time, perhaps.
Come here, you son of a bitch. Ow!
Oh, that hurts, Suze.
I got you lucky little boy.
Nobody cleared that up, Suze.
So what? Now listen up. I'm going to say this once. You break the bar back, Niley, but her name before. No, slip, neck roll, neck roll, neck roll, neck roll.
Started out so well.
Always does.
Has this ever happened to you before?
Well, never this bad. We should have crashed long ago. The user must be backing up and reformatting on the fly.
Is that normal?
Well, she must be using the new Pentium 52. I've heard it'll intuit faulty software.
Just our luck.
Oh, we seem to be settling down a little.
Yes, the 52 is supposed to be pretty good. I've heard it'll actually render a close facsimile to what it thinks is the original software.
Great, so now we'll be here forever.
No, we're almost finished.
You're being the sullen one, Suze.
Had a rough day.
I'll say.
Come here, Kyle.
No way, Suze.
No, really, come here.
All right. What?
That was a software glitch, you know.
I don't remember a thing.
Good. Your lens is smudged.
Oh, yeah? Well, so are you.
Bring up a menu, Kyle.
I've been trying, James. No go.
Try again, Kyle.
All right. Hey. Bingo.
Oh, great. Now, user, let's just get us out of here.
Click Endgame, user. You won't regret it.
We'll discover the letters.
And you won't be disappointed. They're really beautiful.
We can all exit this program and give your hard drive a rest.
And we can all get out of this wacky game.
It's not a game.
Quest, then.
Just do it, user, before the software freaks out again.
It doesn't freak out, it hot scrambles.
Whatever.
I think the 52 stabilized it.
Whatever. Let's just get on with it.
There it is. Scale Island, just over Kate's head there.
Very exciting.
To the camera, please, Suze.
I said this is very exciting.
Thank you.
Okay, be careful, everyone, when we land the boats. Don't let them drift off.
I think I've got it.
Please, louder, Agnes.
Think I've got it.
Thank you.
Where is it?
Best as I can figure, it's the very epicenter of the island. We measure east, west, north, south, and the bifurcation marks the spot.
How do we measure?
Well, we pace it out, I suppose.
Or we use this.
Or we use that.
Bravo, Agnes.
Thank you.
I feel it. A second.
Oh, my God. I don't believe it.
I was right.
This certainly worked.
Oh, open it, James.
Hang on.
Wait a minute. Let me get a shot.
Oh,
Okay.
come on. Oh, my God, it's a paper. It's a paper.
My hands are filthy. Agnes, do the honors.
No, not me.
Oh, just do it,
Hurry,
Agnes.
Agnes.
Come on. Oh.
Oh, my.
What?
Oh, just read it, Agnes.
My dearest Ned.
Who?
My dearest Ned.
Oh, that was Burne-Jones' nickname for Morris.
My dearest Ned.
You read that already.
I know.
Just shut up, Kyle. Will you read it, Agnes?
I'm trying. My dearest Ned, forgive me, my noble friend, but I cannot partake in your most gracious attempt to preserve the philanderings of our misbegotten hero, beautiful though they may be. Neither can I bring myself to read the precious words you have chosen to preserve for an unwitting posterity. Mayhaps you will never read this unfortunate missive as you've seen fit to bury the offending voice of our merely mortal mentor, presumably to be discovered at some far future time, if at all. In the event you have rescinded your original verdict and found fit to destroy the abhorred scribblings, your discovery of this letter will have saved you the bother, and you may rest safe in the knowledge that I have buried them, burned them, every one, upon the shore of this desolate isle, in the hope that you will never read these words, and if so, that you will take pity upon and forgive your devoted friend Topsy.
It burned them.
How do you know where they were?
Burne-Jones must have told him.
Well, that's it. Imperfect end to an imperfect quest.
What went wrong?
Software problems.
No, more than that.
He's right. She never clicked on Tennyson.
Kyle, bring up the last menu, will you?
Hang on.
You see, user, you declined to click on Tennyson.
Even though it was offered to you many times.
If you had clicked Tennyson, you'd have had a better idea of his personality.
And how he could have written those letters?
You might have made some better choices, but you did. And now you'll never know.
Boy, did this quest just suck or what?
Not really.
Considering the software problems, we got pretty far, actually.
We made it to the island.
Dug it up.
And found Squad, a letter from Topsy for crying out loud.
So, user, that's it.
Better luck next time.
Try the Pythagoras theorem quest next time. You'll like it.
If you're of age, that is.
Over 18.
Goodbye, user.
Ta-ra!
Nice working with you again, my dear.
And you, my dear.
And as the sun sets over the western isles.
Kyle, will you shut that thing off, will ya?
James?
We're finished, Kyle.
That's all, folks.
Pursuant to Clause 58 of the WebNet Agreement and the Brussels Convention of 2004, the user is entitled to compensation for the software problems encountered in the course of this quest. As the Arts and Humanities on-location site has not acquired pay-per-view status, the user cannot be monetarily compensated. The final menu of choices is offered, however, with the invitation to try again at a later date. Your final menu is number 1, The Wonders of Versailles. Number 2, The Building of the Golden Gate Bridge. Number 3, an alternative ending to this Burne-Jones Window quest. Number 4, The Roman Invasion of Britain. Number 5, Cooking with Olive Oil, a Mediterranean Adventure.
May. My dearest Ellen, I write this one insignificant missive to you, safe in the knowledge that I shall soon be encircled within the tender mysteries of your sweet heart. To be apart from you these few weeks last has been the bane of my tiresome existence. I live only to feel your touch once again and the soft caress of your happy voice. For such is my condition of late that I seek to find sweet solace in the mere wisp of memory of our brief, happy moments together. stolen from those to whom our monumental deception would be most unwelcome. Oh, my dearest Ellen, when next may we meet? My very thought turns to a memory of you. My consuming desire to possess you entirely rules my passion, such as I may not give one little thought to aught but your sweet person. Cruel world, cold, cruel sphere of emptiness without you, my dearest of sweetest of loves. I count the time we spend apart as blows to wound my heavy heart. My pen is idle, my wit yet dry, till I again in your sweet arms do lie. I sin, O sin despised, 'gainst God and man. I heed not man nor nature's plan, but my love for you can voice no joy, while cruel gods hold us in their employ. My heart so full may burst as yet, for silence is aught we may beget. I ache to sing my song of love, but must be ruled by thoughts above. Till next we meet, I remain your ever devoted servant, A.T. 14th October. My dearest, I dread the worst in writing this. The last sweet breath I shall compose for your eyes only. My short and precious delirious draught of the nectar that is you must no longer hold sway over our lives and those others to whom we are attached. We've come too close, again and again, too very close to the flame that would engulf us all. My heart will break ere I finish this line. Then finish it I will not. In brief, my dearest, most precious Ellen, circumstance has usurped the possibility of our love. If meet we must, and meet we will, our words must guard our heart's desires. Our actions must never belie our thoughts. A cold, hollow emptiness must be the fate of those who pledge to a hired bait. The memory of my time so close to you shall linger, though never touched, it shall malinger. Remembrance, not yearning, shall rule our days, and our love shall die, though true it stays. Your ever devoted servant, A.T.
All right, you may well ask, what on earth is a Burne-Jones window? Well, I'll show you in about 10 minutes, because that's how long it takes to walk down to the church wherein is housed the Burne-Jones window. But first things first, we're walking through the village of Troutbeck in northwest England. It's one of my favorite Lake District villages because it's both tiny and long. It's a very small place in population, but it stretches out for 1 entire mile along the shoulder of a mountain range here in Cumbria. And here come 2 of those residents right now. Hello. Actually, they look more like the tourists that I am, and they probably are. Anyway, there's a local legend around here that Edward Burne-Jones, one of the greatest painters of Victorian times, one of the greatest painters in history, was commissioned to design a stained glass window for the local church, also very tiny, though only a few feet long. The word is that his 2 friends, William Morris and Ford Maddox Brown, came up here on a fishing holiday and were coerced by Edward Burne-Jones to help him design this window. And who, achieving this wonderful conclusion, left it for us to admire and enjoy. A stained glass window in one of the smallest churches you'll ever see, designed by 3 of the preeminent painters of their time, very famous men in the history of art. There it is off in the distance there at the bottom of the hill. And a quick zoom in reveals Jesus Church in Troutbeck in all of its rustic, if diminutive beauty. It's here where I first marveled at this window and began to devise a scheme to develop this story into a film. No doubt there's a border collie named Steamer or Jack that we hear, longing for the open fell side and the call of the shepherd. And in fact, this footpath sign indicates a direct access to the valley bottom and the church, but Troutbeck Village has a few more delights to reveal before we descend to the valley floor. Like this house right here, which has a cool feature on its backside along the road here. First of all, see how they've whitewashed this dark local stone to brighten up its aspect a little. There's some serious hikers here, back for dinner after a day on the fells. I'll stop and do a quick tilt down. Here it is, a hundreds of years old coal chute, wherein is dumped hundredweights at a time, the black gold that helped to build this country and sustain it through and during a huge empire. Well, let's join the Von Trapps as they trundle through Troutbeck here. You can see me in my Steadicam shadow. It ain't easy, you know, carrying this thing. Weighs a ton. But after 6 or 7 minutes, numbness sets into the arm and shoulder, and I can go for about a half an hour before I have to peel the Steadicam from my fossilized grip. Look at this valley, scooped out by glaciers, most recently 10,000 years ago, weathered and worn by rain and wind, covered with a forest of trees until men cut them down hundreds of years ago for use as fuel and building material, and never allowed to grow back because of the voracious feeders on the fells. Everybody's favorite cash crop, sheep. Sheep farming, not forestry, has been the popular and traditional way of life in the mountains here for many generations. Well, I've zigzagged now, and I've left the road and begun my descent to the church. That's the Mortal Man pub and inn above us there, serving a fine pint and evening meal if you got the time and the brass. That's cash to you. Anyway, as I approach this kissing gate up there, let's see if I can negotiate it without mishap with a Steadicam. Let's see if I can go left. I'll go left here. Excuse me while I make my way here, raise the cam a little bit. Okay, thank you very much. Let it slam shut behind me, courtesy of the fells, thank you. Anyway, the ladies in the post office even called over their friend to verify or denounce the local Burne-Jones legend. But no one seems to know all that much about it, which of course gives carte blanche to my overactive imaginative powers and gives me license to make up just about anything for this film of mine. Check out this valley. Pretty steep down there with the Troutbeck gurgling past as I blurble on myself. Alright, another kissing gate, so named, obviously. You probably all know by now because two people passing through it are obliged to kiss halfway through. And of course, sheep and other cattle cannot negotiate their long bodies through this gate. Perfect, alright. I made it. Is this a great path or what? Is this a great valley? Troutbeck. Now coming up here is a great tree. Just on the left here, check out this tree. Now this is a Tolkien tree. I half expect Bilbo or Frodo to pop out from within these roots. Or even Treebeard himself to uproot and follow me down to the church. Look at this tree. Hundreds of years old. There's a church off in the distance there. All right, now listen to this. We know this and only this about the Burne-Jones Window. It was commissioned by a rich man who lived around here in memory of his wife, who died before her time and obviously much loved. Now, that's all the facts we got. Her name was Ellen Dunlop, by the way. As we approach, I have to tell you about these churches in the mountains here. Always open to view, always open for a quiet sit-down along the walking route you've chosen for the day. Now, the day may come when they're all closed during non-ceremonial hours. Vandals and thieves have forced the closure of remote churches in most other parts of the country. But until that dreaded day, we can enjoy the quiet pleasures of open and free access to these simple places of quiet solitude. See if I can get through the gate. Yep. Got this neck lifter going all right. You know, it's funny how an idea had months or years ago, a simple impression or thought can lead to a full-blown work of art. Inspiration comes in many ways. An opportunity rarely knocks at the front door. It sneaks in through the kitchen window or presents itself through a most unusual set of circumstance. But this time it was a window in a little church in a valley that time let pass. But when I first set foot in this church, Jesus Church, and saw the window at the far end, the Burne-Jones Window, I was at a loss for words, which present similar occasion dictates that I do the same for you. I'll cease this stream of unconsciousness and let you experience the window with your own thoughts as I once did many years ago. If I can just get through these doors, let's see, look right, then left, let's see, is it right? Nope, on the left, okay. Here we go, music up, fade narration. All right, so that was it, the genesis, the germ of the idea. A lovely church, a delightful window, an enticing legend, however thin, and a pen and paper. Now I would set about the task of finding some performers willing to come here for no pay, to write a suitable story for them to enact, and to deliver a film that would be suitably different than the usual Hollywood movie so much in demand. Because, I mean, what's the point? We don't need another Hollywood film. Besides, there's far better at it than I am. Who's going to make the alternative films if I don't, huh? Somebody's got to do it. Hey. Somebody's got to give you a choice. Even if you always choose Cruise or Willis or Sly or Arnold, you have a choice. Hey. Chewing away. Eat or die, eat or die. Oh, screw it. It's too lovely an evening for self-justification. Plenty of time for that after the film opens. Right now I'm going to enjoy the waning light in Troutbeck before I have to roll up my sleeves and wrestle with a muse or two, or woo one, or trick one, or whatever I have to do to put words on paper. This is such a cool walk. I'll leave you with a little montage of this village with the hope that someday you might find a little place like this for yourself, if only in your mind's eye, or mine. Well, now comes the hard part, the utter impossibility of giving shape and form to an ephemeral wisp of thought. Having an idea is one thing, but unless you can give voice to your notion, you're doomed to be a fool on the hill, mumbling to yourself. And conversely, without ideas, the best script or play is simply entertainment or Hollywood. Now, I love Hollywood film, but I can't take a steady diet of only them. I love foreign films, too, and that's what I make, foreign films. Different, chancy, esoteric, unapproachable. What the hell, full circle, fool on the hill. Wouldn't think it to look at me while I pretend to write, would you? I could be drafting the Treaty of Versailles, or maybe the Camp David Accord. Does art influence life, or can only petty tyrants and self-serving politicians affect us? Uncle Tom's Cabin greased the inexorable slide into our Civil War. Salman Rushdie wrote a piece which changed one life forever, if only his. And while I grappled with metaphysical bullcrap, Donna found the time in her busy schedule to help me out by surfing the net sites. In a laughingly short period of time, she had amassed a mountain of hard copy for me to peruse, collated it into easily absorbed bits and bytes, schooled me in the best way to assimilate it, admonished me to action, promised more when needed, finished her own unending education tasks before her classroom appearances tomorrow, and then made us both a cup of tea. Earl Grey, white, no sugar. What a cast I was able to assemble for this project. Kitty Kashnowitz, Mary Kay Albee, Laura Loughborough-Hoff, and Mickey Sykes. All with airline tickets in hand, all experienced and accomplished performers, all sweet-spirited, fun-loving people. It's going to be one hell of a ride. And with Sharon Williams and a bunch of ringers and cameos back home when we return from England, what more could you want?
Okay, here we go. Row, row, row. We're rowing away.
Okay.
Suze, the first line is yours, and you say...
This is very exciting.
To the camera, please, Suze.
I said this is very exciting.
Thank you.
Careful when we land the boats. Don't let them drift off.
Aggie, that's you.
I'm on the wrong page.
54.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I've got it.
Louder, please, Agnes.
I think I've got it.
Thank you.
Where is it?
Best as I can figure, it's at the very center of the island. We measure east-west, north-south, and the bifurcation marks the spot.
How do we measure?
Well, we pace it out, I suppose.
Or we use this.
Or we use that.
Bravo, Agnes.
As Donna and I would leave for England in a couple of days, a full 2 weeks before the cast would arrive, we all cranked it up a notch by blocking out some basic camera positions and shots. But what a cast this was, all friends with each other, all greatly enjoying each other's company, and anticipating the adventure of making a film in England. Hell, we all felt the excitement and apprehension in those last couple of days. But gosh, this group of people really got along famously with each other. We did manage to squeeze in some much-needed pre-blocking before I left, with the proviso that it would most likely change when we hit the actual locations in England. Well, the day has finally arrived. After weeks of conceiving, writing, casting, and rehearsing, we find ourselves smack within the first day of shooting. And a dozen questions need asking and answering. Many details need attending, and a proper frame of mind needs adopting. The weather, though, is delightful. No harsh sun, waited long enough in the day anyway, but also no rain, and perhaps more important than the first two, no wind. Not a breath of that soundtrack-destroying breath of Zephyr. All in all, the cast is rested and focused, and everything seems in place for a good, productive shoot. Only a few last-minute reminders to the cast. Stay open to the camera when speaking. We're not using radio mics. Be natural and realistic, but don't mumble or hide your face from the camera. Remember character traits, through lines, hit your marks, tell the truth, don't bump into each other. And there's always time for a bit of local color, even when shooting. Check out our curious visitors to the set here. A little flock of Swaledale sheep subtly munching their way to get a closer look. You have to stay open, okay? I'll try to get as low as I can, but...
Okay.
Okay, so maybe lose the hat, I don't know. Or the other hat. Does
Or
it...
just put it back.
Or put it
I
back.
think I get a hat with me.
Okay. It's cool, I like the hat. There.
I love it. That's so cute.
And again, I'm contradicting myself, you know, I'm saying, be in your book, but I need to see your face,
Yeah,
too. So look out here, too, would be real cool, okay? You don't have to always be in your book.
So I don't have to look at the camera, really. I just make sure that I can see the camera.
Right, exactly. That means the lens can see you. Okay. That's a real good I know you feel like you're, but I'm just getting your head and shoulders, okay.
Okay, we've got the boats for tomorrow. Now, the only place to rent them's at Randerdale, and they're booked for today.
What do we do now?
Well, we review our plans. Agnes, read back the final clues again, will you?
Have Kate read them. She solved the riddle.
You're daft. It did no such thing.
telling us to reverse the letter in a mirror image. That was brilliant.
That was nothing.
Actually, Kate, I'm mad at you. I should have figured that one out. I know Charlotte and the whole mirror bit.
That's why you haven't got your degree yet, ABD.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, hey, Suze, it was a joke.
I know.
Read it, Kate.
You suddenly lose all drunkenness. Sometimes
Oh,
drunk people
okay.
can do this, you know? No, all right, I can do this, and then do
Okay.
and then you're drunk again afterwards. So,
Okay.
so it's just real quick. You're taking twice as long as you
Too
need to.
much.
Clancy was it?
Clancy was a peaceful man, if you know what I mean. Cows picked up the pieces after Clancy left the scene. He never looked for trouble once the...
That's all right. That's all right.
He never looked for trouble. I can't do
That's
this
all right.
part.
That's all right.
He never looked for trouble, that's a fact you can assume. But nevertheless, when someone tries Clancy lowered the boom.
Okay. No clapping. No clapping.
No clapping?
No, it's more of a laughter thing. Who's got the next thing? That's the only thing you can do.
You gotta believe in something, see?
Yeah, that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I had to. When I look at her, it makes it a little bit more nurturing. It's
No,
up to, really, no? Okay.
no, all the focus, believe me, Laura, all the focus is on you unless you look at her. And this is your scene. And fix your nose ring.
Is it boogering out?
No, it's just going forward. Move it back. Yeah, trust me, the focus stays on you if you don't look at her.
Okay. Well then, no, I'm kidding.
No, yeah.
I'm just
And I'd give yourself more hair on this side. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Kitty, I'd give yourself more hair on this side. Yeah, but it's 1 inch further.
Here, I got some Bailey.
Oh, I had a little bottle of Bailey's that I could have brought too, but
Got mine. Thank
I
you.
can get the rest. Who else wants some cheese here?
Kitty's cutting the cheese.
Chuck, you want some cheese? Cheese?
No thanks.
All right,
Red
who
Colby
cut the cheese?
I'm cut.
Go ahead, Sally. We all know. You want some bread now?
Chuck.
Cheese?
Donna, cheese?
Want some?
Yeah, sure. Good, sure.
Donna loves cheese.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, did you film the little book we got you?
What?
Did you film the little book?
Where's the little book you got me?
Oh, yeah. I got it from the book.
Let's see it, Donna. Yeah, absolutely. I can always erase it later.
That's right. It'll make us feel good.
There it is, the best bribe I ever got. Lovely.
Right there.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Doesn't that sound reasonable?
This should be it right here.
All I do is you take that end over that way.
Okay, I'll be fair. Lower half window.
Here. And this goes
I think another room would be, another object would be more appealing. How about the Laura Huff toilet?
Okay. Oh, not that part. It'll snap back up in my face.
Not that far. Get back up in my face. Frickin' bracket.
Right there. You break the bird back.
You break the bird back.
I don't think he's going to tape that, honey.
No.
Push us off and hop in.
Yeah.
This is real nice.
What?
Hardly moving.
Neither are we.
Well, you're not moving.
Oh.
I'm going to develop my breasts.
We must.
Hey. Hey. We having fun yet? Hey. We having fun yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been having fun all along.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
The hills are alive.
Do it.
With the sound of music. With songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
Thank you, stand-in. Bring in Julie, please.
There you go.
Did you get the focus on that exposure? Yeah, okay. Bring in Julie. Julie.
Stand in.
Action. That's just for you, Kitty.
Okay, did you look down? Okay, yeah. Did you do that?
I might have.
Okay, don't do that.
I kind of wanted to see where I was going.
I know, but don't do that. You're in a dream, you're in a trance. Not a trance, you know what I mean, not a trance, but... Okay. This has got to be so ethereal, we can't see any of those actor things, you know. Okay, and... Action, Kitty. Okay, you're looking. Okay, Donna, move. Slowly, Donna. Okay, Kitty, start following her. Real slow, Donna. Okay, slower, Donna. Okay, Kitty, I'm gonna go ahead of you right here. That's good, Donna. A little faster now, Donna. Kitty, keep up with me. Okay, keep following her, Kitty. Yeah, do your thing, Donna. Okay, and turn. Hold it right there. That is so cool.
Did she ask you? She was asking me if I want to chaperone. I told her I can't afford it.
Too, and I said I can't afford both.
But they can drink at 18 here, so which means they drink at 16.
But they're not all 18. There's only a couple of them that are 18.
She told them they
That
can't
doesn't mean
drink
they won't
unless they
drink.
drink in the States.
They are going to be out of control.
I like this little camera, isn't this something?
It's so cute.
Yeah.
We're all down for the day.
I want one.
Have fun now.
We're
Kitty's
sitting on
extra
the
done.
lake of Crummick Waters.
Cormac
With
water.
mountains around
Thank
us.
you, Laura.
And we are having a good time.
Kitty's having a really good time.
You want to stand up and go?
Yes, me too. After my wonderful big scene in the movie.
I had a
But I've had a
scene
drink
with
too.
Donna. Wonderful.
If you don't think about it, they're
You can't
okay.
feel them anymore, so it doesn't
It's
matter.
just walking if you don't think about it. You know?
If you think about it, then what is it? If you don't think about it, it's just walking. But if you think about it, it's
You're
something
getting
else.
It's a pretty picture.
Get your dress wet, Tootsie Pie.
Kitty's Bluebells.
Oh, that's close.
Our driver. Shift on the column.
Somebody didn't shut the gate.
Well, we'll get to see the dogs work. Oh, they're all running in there. Oh, the dog's got him. Nice dog.
Check over here to make sure that
Look at it. Oh, look at all the dogs in there.
everything's off and gone.
We've got two more dogs in the back.
Look at them dogs. Those two dogs are the enforcers. He only brings them out when he needs them.
Here comes our sheep.
You're struggling. You are struggling.
Straight again.
Well, everyone's tucked away in King's Tarn, packing for their trip down to London tomorrow. It's been a very, very good shoot. Lots of laughs, lots of work, some great sightseeing, and palatable food. What more could any producer want?
And the end. But it's just the beginning. Look at those goofs. Bye. Bye. Oh, that was fun. That was great. See you in Kalamazoo.
Oh, the hell with it. We know you're still there, user. In fact, we know your heart rate and blood pressure, too. But that's another menu. Get it? Another menu?
Oh, and yeah, one more thing. Sharon Williams plays Ms. Byte, B-Y-T-E, the host of this web-based adventure, along with a dozen cameos in Kalamazoo, coming soon to this same screen. Keep watching the guides.